You have maybe 15 minutes remaining, assuming there are no commercials.
God. The memory collector made his emotionless proclamation. The others looked at each other in silence. The unassuming little figure with the utterly forbidding demeanor. If there was a devil in this world, Daisuke, he was... Wow. Daisuke was sure he was it. Check. Reading the words. But wait, he thought. If one could make a deal with the devil, maybe there was still a chance. No. Old man, you grant wishes in exchange for memories, right?
This is the business I have taken up.
Then please, take my memories and save Yamato.
I will consider your plan. No, I cannot do that.
Why can't you? Please tell me.
The contract, as it is currently written, was made between myself and that of Yuki Yamato-kun. The contract cannot be nullified by the wish of another, whatever the price.
Okay then, how about this? Daisuke rooted through his manuscript and pulled out a rough sketch from the lot. It was a pencil sketch of a striker, slightly different from Zero. Imperial Ranger, Storm Class, codename Striker Retsu. It's a new striker model. I meant to introduce him in the series climax. Give its power to me.
I am afraid I cannot. The reason is, of course, the same. You exist externally of the world he has created.
God damn it. Then you're saying there's nothing I can do to help my boy? This all started because I drew that stupid comic. If I'd never written Dengeki Stryker, then... Wait.
Sir, please, don't say that.
Haruna-chan.
The girl you created for that story? The girl standing here right now. It's me. I'm glad that I've had a chance to exist. I'm sure that Yamato-kun and all the others feel the same. We're all glad that we were born, that we had a chance to cry and think and laugh and feel and love and have a sexy time with a certain boy. If it hadn't been for you, then I never would have been able to think about those things at all. And I'm glad to have had a chance.
But Haruna-chan, at this rate...
It's okay. I will become the new striker.
You can't. This is no job for a woman. Daisuke! Come now. That is not right.
If it means I can save Yamato-kun, I won't be afraid of anything. And besides, Jackson's a girl. At this rate, if I just stay here...
Haruna-chan.
I want to use the life that you gave me to save Yamato-kun.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready.
Memory Collector, please give Retsu powers to Haruna-chan.
Yes, please, do.
Haruna-chan is another character from the Stryker story. There shouldn't be a problem, should there?
Well...
The memory collector narrowed his eyes in appraisal. At length, he nodded.
Very well. So, what memory do you, Daisuke, offer me in exchange for this most generous gift I am to give to this young girl?
The memory of my wife. Oh. Daisuke, you are not a nice man. Meanwhile, in the corner of the ruined city, Roche was lying in the wreckage of a former skyscraper, looking up weakly at the battle in the sky above. Yamato didn't stand a chance before Mirror's overwhelming power. God damn it. Mirror, I told you. I'd find you myself. He mumbled weakly as he tried to pull himself out of the rubble. But no matter what he did, he couldn't get up. His body was already as transparent as a ghost. Well, In the end, I guess that's all I got. Oh no. Pitiful as ever I see. Roach strained to raise his head. He saw Phoenix looking down at him. What the? Coming to back me up or to finish off the job? Neither, actually. Well, then, mind if I ask for a smoke? I mean, just this one last time. I've been dying this entire series. Phoenix nodded, produced a cigarette, and placed it on Roche's lips. Then he sat next to him and lit one of his own. Did he use his actual finger to just light up a little flame? Because that would be totally obvious. Of the two, it wouldn't seem that Phoenix's body was closer to disappearing than Roche's. It seems I'll be disappearing before you do, at this rate. Well, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm practically gone. Seems fitting, two guys from the same hometown disappearing together. And now that you mention it, we were in the same hometown, weren't we? Yeah, same school even. Can't you even forget that? No, I'll remember. Can't exactly forget an irritating punk like you. I guess that makes two of us. Hey, you remember that girl? You know, the one who worked at the cafe across from school? Man, you were always making passes at her, yeah? She accepted mine first, though. Must be the hell. They reminisced for a while about their hometown. Roche felt a strange singing in his chest. He missed his home so much it was maddening, even knowing that that place never really existed. Hey, you were kidding about that stuff about our town not existing, right? Well, that's good. Don't answer. Let me keep my hopes alive. Phoenix answered brusquely as he stood up, then began to picking the rubble up off of Roche. Hey, what are you doing? I thought you didn't come to back me up. The Sakamushi cooking technique he taught me. I still can't make it right. I need you to ask him what I was getting wrong. You... With all the rubble gone, Roche managed to stand. Go on. If you don't kill Mila, we're all gonna disappear, right? See you around. Back in our old hometown, you know? Phoenix smiled at him, the cigarette hanging off his lips. Aww. Then suddenly his image faded, his silhouette blending into the moonlight. With nothing to hold it, the cigarette he was smoking dropped unceremoniously to the ground. Phoenix. Roche picked up the cigarette, then locked his eyes on Mirror, who danced high up in the sky. I mean, I never even liked Phoenix that much, but, I mean, you just killed a guy.
Very well. So, what memory do you, Daisuke, offer me, the memory collector and dawn of all memories, in exchange for the most generous gift I am to bestow? You know, I've already said all of this.
My memory of last night's dinner.
That is an unacceptable trade.
How about, taking first prize on my school sports day?
That is entirely unacceptable.
Then, being rejected by my crush in high school.
Do not waste my time, Daisuke. I need a memory of substance. To grant any wish, a price must be paid, and the wish you ask for is very expensive. The greater the wish to be granted, the more precious the memory that is required.
I get it. In that case, what about my memories as an artist? All my memories of Dengeki Stryker. Oh, darling, don't do that. That is our livelihood. What if you do that, I will divorce you? My glorious memories of being a best-selling writer, that's acceptable to you, isn't it?
It is. In that case, please, sign your name here where it is indicated to sign your name.
The memory collector drew a fresh contract, from his coat and held it out to Daisuke. Daisuke took the document and gripped the pen, hesitantly.
Oh, sir.
I stopped drawing Dengeki Stryker before it reached the finale. because I didn't want to let it end. For an artist, the work you pour your soul into is like your own child. Where the series first started and got popular, I was so happy. Now I see the things happen in the next chapter. What will happen to this character? I was able to develop a world over the course of years. To see that precious world you created reach its final story, it's harder on the writer than anyone.
And that's why you stopped in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, and so I'm gonna leave the final chapter to Dengeki Stryker, to be written by Yamato and Haruna-chan. Aw, Daisuke. You may be a chauvinist fuck, but at least you're, Daisuke signed his name to the contract.
The contract is complete.
Oh! Oh goodness. Suddenly Daisuke's eyes lost their focus and he fell unconscious to the floor. Oh darling! Oh, my poor baby! Hiromi quickly ran to him. Daisuke was unconscious. Hiromi cradled her husband's body as she looked over at Haruna. A shining light had begun to envelop her body, a wind picking up around her, stirring her hair.
Oh!
I'd need a badass Haruna voice. The radiance formed a pillar of light, breathing Haruna inside.
Oh, Haruna-chan!
And then... Oh dear, that's a crotch shot if ever there was one. Another one. The light disappeared. Where Haruna had been, there stood a girl equipped with a Stryker system.
Stryker? Retsu!
Oh my! The girl who stood there no longer had the gentle eyes of the girl from before. The lone warrior's eyes were cold with determination. She looked down serenely at Hiromi. She gave a dumbstruck Hiromi a gentle smile.
Oh, Haruna-chan. I'm heading out now.
Haruna nodded. Hiromi called back to her, cradling her husband into her chest.
Oh, yes, please. I'll go to him. Oh, my poor boy, both of you. Come back to us safely, please. Yes, ma'am.
Haruna nodded, then rushed out the window with a beaming smile. She tore through the sky like a shooting star, flying toward Yamato was waiting.
Meanwhile, you're so incredibly weak.
Oh god. Mirror sneered at me. I blocked his blow, but the force of it threw me back. It was all I could do just to defend myself. This wasn't a battle anymore. I had taken so much damage I could barely even catch my breath.
You're looking awfully slow there, Stryker.
I had barely gotten my distance when he was right in my face again. Jesus, he hit me with an immediate follow-up blow. It was all I could do to avoid the storm of attacks, and say it's all I could do again. This time Roche had bought me. The time Roche had bought me had been enough that I could at least stand, but the difference in our power was still insurmountable. I couldn't figure out how to begin mounting a counterattack. Instead, I just tried to harden my defenses.
Here, try this one for size.
Mirror grabbed me by the neck and tossed me away with incredible force. Cheesy. There was nothing I could do. I slammed hard into the nearby building. The force of the impact caused the building to collapse. All I could see around me was rubble. All I could see around me was rubble. Is this all you got? I stood back up, unsteady. I challenged Mirror with my eyes once again. But then, through the eruption of smoke, Mirror came charging down at me. I took another hit, rolling head over heels over the ground. I wanted to stand up again, but I couldn't fight strength in my legs. What did I do? Oh. My consciousness was going hazy, the world around began to dim.
How about that, Stryker? Looks like I win this one.
Damn, even if I massed all my strength, I couldn't do more than squirm like a bug. Okay.
And take that, and that. I lost everything because of you. You got everything, and I wanted.
Mirror. Oh, you're fading, Mirror. Fading out.
But hey, look at that. Soon, you and me are both gonna die. I mean, disappear. But what matters is, in the end, I'm still better than you.
Mirror lashed out at me, striking me again and again. Come on.
Come on. Say you're sorry. Just say it.
He pounded me relentlessly. It was almost childlike fighting style, sitting astride his foe, pounding him hard as he could. But his power was anything but a child's. Damn, the world around me was growing fuzzy.
You still aren't gonna say you're sorry.
You little brat. There's no way someone like you could become a superhero. How could ever become Dengeki Stryker?
What did you say? I am the strongest superhero there is. Middle mouse buttons.
Superheroes have to fight for something. You're just fighting for, huh? Who are you fighting for? Who did you want to become a superhero for? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I saw Haruna's face. Because you've always been
my hero, Yamato-kun.
Even if they were only the events of a story, even if they never really happened, I still wanted to become a hero for Haruna. That desire filled my fading body with new strength.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. I made that wish to become a superhero. Become Dengeki Stryker. And then you just stole my wish. Give it back. Give me back my wish. I'm the one who gets to be the hero. I should be the...
No. It had been Mirror's. No. The young Yamato's innocent wish to become a superhero. I couldn't deny that. But Mirror's incredible power with my mind of child behind it. I'll say this one more time. You are not a hero. You could never be a hero.
What?
You're just a spoiled brat, whining until he gets his way. I'm sick of hearing it. You're like a baby crying who wants some candy.
Shut up.
Mirror spun around and kicked my body like a soccer ball. I groaned.
It's all mine. I'm the one who should become Dengeki Stryker. Even though I was winning the battle, winning.
Oh, no, sorry. Even though he was winning the battle, Mirror's face was strained with tears of frustration. Then he reached out, grabbing a large section of collapsed building.
Stryker, I hate you.
Like a weightlifter, he raised the rubble high above him. There was no way I could get out of the way of this thing. Was this my end? Haruna. But as I felt my death drawing near, Haruna's smile appeared to me once more. No, I couldn't die just yet. Move, please, move.
I hate you.
Mirror threw the wall at me, as easily a child throwing a toy car. I'm not out of this yet.
That's right. Don't give up. Not yet.
Just then, I heard Haruna's voice. A black shadow appeared like a whirlwind, standing between me and my enemy. What was this? A striker? The figure quickly intercepted the chunk of building standing tall.
Striker system? Taizen.
Her fist lashed through the rubble. A large concrete block halted instantly in the air. The next instant, it reversed its trajectory, shattering into 1,000 pieces.
Hiya!
Having broken through the concrete, Haruna launched a fist at Mirror.
What?
Mirror's face was too surprised to dodge. Ooh, Haruna looking badass. Is that Haruna? Why are you dressed like that?
Obviously, Yamato-kun, I've come to save you.
Our eyes met. Just then, what was going on? Jesus.
Haruna, you've turned on me too?
Haruna's mirror was clearly shaken to see the two of us together.
I always saved you. So why? Is it because I'm a demon? Because I'm a bad guy? No. I'm not the bad guy. I'll never be the bad guy.
I'm sorry, Mira-san.
As I watched her from behind, Haruna turned to Mirror in preparation. Stryker Retsu. In the story that made up my memory, that was the next generation Stryker system currently in development.
No, it wasn't supposed to be this way. How? Haruna hurt me.
But why Haruna? Suddenly, another word came to mind. Memory collector. Of course, someone must have traded their memories to give Haruna this power.
You can't be Haruna. You're just trying to trick me.
The confusion in Mira's face suddenly turned to hatred.
Die! Die, both of you!
A shockwave erupted from Mira's outstretched arms.
Oh!
Haruna took the brunt of the invisible force, but she was trying to protect me. Damn it.
You don't dare touch Yamato-kun.
Haruna's body shook beneath the powerful attack, but she didn't give up an inch of ground. Haruna.
I don't have long to explain, Yamato-kun. Set this in your system, please.
Oh. As she blocked Mira's attack, Haruna detached her own striker drive and threw it at me.
This is Taizan. Will increase the powers of the striker system exponentially. As a fellow striker, Yamato-kun, you should be able to equip it. For now, I'll buy you time. Just do it.
I'm not gonna let you.
Realizing that the long-ranged attacks weren't working, Mira's range decreased. Run, Haruna! You've got to run! I tried to equip Taizan, but my hands were shaking so badly. Haruna wouldn't budge. She was trying to protect me. Mira's hand was about to pierce her chest.
What?
Suddenly, silver blades rained down. Mira dashed into the air to avoid them, drawing further away from Haruna. We all looked up into the sky, and there stood Roche, moonlight shimmering through his transparent body. Oh, Roche.
You stupid hunk of junk! Why are you not dead yet?
Hey, sorry, but, little bird helped me find my way back.
In that case, I'll have to finish you off first.
Mira charged into the sky after Roche. Hey, I'll buy you the time. You get that Taizan thing equipped ASAP. Thanks.
Yamato-kun, use it. Oh dear.
Haruna turned back on the sword fight in the sky and flew down toward Yamato.
Good luck, Yamato-kun.
At last, the Taizan drive snapped into place. That was it. I felt a massive swelling of power from the striker unit. My near-dead body overflowed against the vitality. Holy shit! I began to howl as the overwhelming power ran through me. I balled my fists.
Oh, thank goodness that worked. I really wasn't sure.
A smile of relief blossomed on Haruna's face as I stood. She was so incredibly beautiful. Her body was as transparent and as a spring mist, and a faint breeze might blow her away. I held her to me. 1,000 emotions ran through my mind.
Yamato-kun.
I kissed her softly. There was a faint wetness on her cheek. Tears? Haruna's tears were warm against my cheek. She was crying. From relief? Maybe. I smiled to assure her that everything was all right.
Go on out there and win, Yamato-kun.
I will. Dengeki Stryker, Yuki Yamato, heading out. I put my emotions behind me, balled my fists decisively, and leapt upwards towards Mirror.